boys, we're gonna jump into my $1 million morning routine. Now, I've been doing this routine for quite some time now, and it's absolutely changed the way I start my day. I like to call it the hour of power. It's very important for me to start my day to get my energy balance right and to get myself centered and happy and fill my cup before I go and fill everybody else's. Because to be honest, if I'm not 100%, I can't give 100%. So that's why I created this $1 million morning routine. So I'm not waking up grumpy, grouchy, rushing and racing out the door. I'm prepared for my day and I'm ready to give back to whoever's in my life. Because that's very important to me too, is making sure I keep strong relationships with the ones that are in my life. But also keep myself happy, because if I'm not happy, then what's the point in being alive, right? And this routine is going to help all of you be better people, be happier people, be more organized and more functional. So let's dive into it. So first of all, step one is do not hit the snooze button, okay? So before going to bed at night time, you need to make sure that you're setting yourself up for 8 hours of sleep. If you guys are only sleeping for 6 hours, 7 hours is not too bad, but anything under 6.5 hours, you're going to find it very hard to spring up out of bed unless you're some sort of freak or you're very, very young. Because I remember I used to be able to jump out of bed when I was a lot younger and on minimal sleep from partying and doing all the bits and pieces and move on. But I didn't function at 110%. So first of all, it starts with an 8-hour sleep, okay? So as soon as our alarm goes off, we do not hit snooze. We get straight up out of bed. And if you tell yourself you're going to do this first thing in the morning and you don't, you've already lied to yourself and you're going to fuck your confidence. So as soon as that alarm goes off, and at first this is going to be hard, but once you do it for say a week or two, it becomes very easy. So don't hit snooze, hit stop and get the fuck up out of bed. That's step number one. Step number two is my favorite thing, is going and hydrating straight away. So when it comes to hydration, you want to make sure you're getting straight up and going straight into the kitchen, grabbing your shaker, grabbing your cup, whatever it is, and having at least 600 mils to a liter of water upon rising, okay? So that's step number two. What I like to do is I like to also throw in a few extras into my water. So I'll have my 600 plus mils of water. I'll chuck in my creatine, my carnitine, my glutamine, and also my electrolytes as well. That's all optional, but all I want you guys to do is make sure you're having at least 600 mils of water as soon as you wake up. That's going to get your body moving. It's going to rehydrate you. Just remember, if we are 2% dehydrated, that can affect our performance up to 20%, okay? That's a lot, right? 2% dehydrated, I guarantee a lot of you guys are going to bed dehydrated and waking up a lot worse than what you went to sleep. So first things first, we hydrate, okay, before we're touching any food at all. Step number three, we're going to go straight into breath work. Now, breath work or meditation, my preferable option is definitely the breath work, because I find it much easier for me to leave this and go into this. So leave the mind and go into the body. The breath work or the meditation, 5 to 20 minutes, okay? So when you first start this routine, start off with 5 minutes. I've got plenty of guided breathwork videos for you guys to watch, and just start off with 5 minutes. Honestly, that's enough to start off with, but I want you guys to build up each and every week and get better and better at it and spend more time doing it. I don't want you guys spending an hour doing breathwork, but I want to make sure you guys are digging in and doing at least 5 to 20 minutes of breathwork every single morning. And at first, it may not seem like it's doing much for you, but I guarantee you guys, once you get better at it, it's going to be an absolute game changer. Okay, then number four. So point number four is do something hard. So we've woken up, we've hit the stop button, not the snooze button. We've hydrated the body. Now it's time to do something that we don't want to do, right? And for me, every morning I'm hitting the ice bath. Now, not all of us have an ice bath at home. I know this, but what you guys can do is you can do a cold shower. I recommend 1 to 3 minutes. If you guys are just starting off though, it is fine for you to do 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever it takes, but I want you guys to work on that, okay? I want you guys in that 1 to 3 minutes. At the start, it's going to fucking suck. Trust me. I didn't like doing the ice baths at the start, but I spent the money on getting it and I was committed to doing it, so I stuck to it. I did a month straight up, and then I turned it into everyday thing, right? So I forced myself to 30 days straight. After the 30 days, I decided, I actually don't mind this. This is good. And there, I started a new habit, another good habit. So make sure you guys get amongst it. You've got the option of ice bath. you've got the option of cold shower, you've got the option of ocean swim. If you can think of anything else freaky, crazy, jump in the pool at home. If you've got a pool at home, just jump into that. That'll be cold enough to start. But I eventually want to see you all getting an ice bath at home. That'd be freaking awesome because it's a game changer for me and I use it every single day religiously. Best money I've ever spent. After that, we go on to step number 5. We go on to gratitude. We're going to list 3 things we are grateful for, okay? When you are listing these 3 things of gratitude, basically what happens is it releases endorphins, it releases serotonin because we're thinking about all the good things in life, and it shuts off anything negative in your life. So while you're writing down those 3 things of gratitude, it's pretty much impossible for you guys to be in a depressed or negative mind state. So implement this every morning, okay? What you can do is write down 3 things you're grateful for. So simple things like, I'm grateful I've got a roof over my head. I'm grateful my family is healthy and happy. I'm grateful I've got food in the fridge. Little things like that. I'm sure you guys can come up with better things. They're just some examples that I'm using. And I want them different every day. And there's always 3 things you can be grateful for. And you can carry those off into people you're grateful for and send them a text message after you completed this list as well. And let them know that you're grateful that they're in your life, because that makes people feel special. And it's, you know, important part of being a better human is helping others. So sending a text message to someone, letting them know you're grateful, is a big thing. Moving on to number 6, eat a nutritious breakfast. So you haven't hit the snooze button. You've hydrated, you've done your breathwork, your meditation, you've done something hard. It's time to reward yourself with some food. And of course, the food is going to come from the Chase Fit app. Something healthy, nutritious, and macro friendly. So high protein, moderate carb, and low fat to start your day. That's easy done. Eating is a very easy part of the morning routine. Then you're going to go on and move your body. Now, I don't give a fuck if it's a rest day, a work day, or whatever day. You move your body every single day, okay? You go to the gym. It's part of your program, right? But if it is a rest day, you can go for a walk, okay? You can go for a ride on your bike, hit your skateboard, whatever you want to do. Yoga, stretch. I don't give a damn what it is, but move your body. If you've got a sauna or access to a sauna, go and sweat. But every single day we move our bodies. That's part of the $1 Million Morning Routine. You move your body every single day. If it's a walk, guys, it can be 5 to 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be an hour walk. Just move your fucking body. I promise you guys, if you keep that structure 7 days a week, it's an absolute game changer. People think rest day, I'll just chill out. I don't have to do anything. I've earned the rest day. Don't worry about the body. Think about the mind. The mind needs it. And that structure is so important. That's why I've built this $1 Million Morning Routine. Last thing on the list, number 8, is get to work. Okay? So grab your daily hit list, which you performed the night before. You've written it out the night before. So make sure you grab your hit list and start attacking it, okay? Make sure that you guys have that laid out the night before. Watch the PM prep video. It's another video for you guys to focus on. You've probably already watched it before watching this, but that hit list, when everything's stacked out in front of you, it makes your mind at ease. So pick that list up and hit it in priority order. So make sure number 1 priority is at the top, number 10's at the bottom, for example, and you work your way through it, okay? And don't stop until it's done. And that's my $1 Million Morning Routine, guys. As you guys will be aware, you'll have the printout. I want you guys to laminate that, set it up at home, and tick it off every single day. After a month, you won't need it. You will know it. Your body will be programmed into it. But at first, I want you guys to make sure that you're just ticking off every single thing every single day for the first month. And then once it sinks into your brain and becomes an absolute habit, a good habit at that, you guys will be doing it every single day without thinking. And as soon as you break that $1 Million Morning Routine, I guarantee you're going to have a shitty day. Once you get in the groove of this thing, it's hard to start. The first week's going to be a punish. But I promise you guys, if you stick to it for 30 days, you'll become like a robot. You'll become programmed to doing it. And you won't be able to have a good day without it. Trust me on that. So that's my $1 Million Morning Routine, guys. They're the non-negotiables. And phone stays on airplane mode until at least station 6. Eat a nutritious breakfast. So if you have to go check your app and see what's on there, see what sort of food you've got, and you need internet access, then you can do it. But staying on airplane mode is one of the most important parts of this, because this is your fucking hour of power. This is where you knuckle down and focus on you and do everything. You be a selfish motherfucker and do everything for yourself. And this is the only part of the day where you get to do this, especially if you've got kids and family and whatnot. This is your hour. so that airplane mode stays on as long as possible, because as soon as you flick that off, all the messages come in, the text messages, the emails, the bills, the bullshit, the drama. So enjoy this time and keep it on airplane mode for as long as you can, okay? And enjoy the $1 Million Morning Routine. It's absolutely changed my life, and I know it's going to change yours too. All right, guys, that's me over and out. Enjoy the $1 Million Morning Routine, guys, and you're not going to be successful without it, so make sure you're smashing it out every single day.